Let's get some more analysis on this. Andreas Umland is an analyst at the Stockholm Centre for Eastern European Studies at the Swedish Institute of International Affairs. He joins us live from Kyiv. Andreas, good to have you here on the program. What's your analysis of Orban's trip? Is he going a bit rogue here, trying to take advantage of the rotating EU presidency to make it look like he's actually speaking for the entire EU?
Yes, this is indeed an odd action. And when the first information before his trip appeared that he may go to Moscow, many didn't actually believe it because it looked so odd. And this was not agreed upon with the European Union. The problem here being, as was rightly said, that Hungary currently has the rotating presidency in the European Union for half a year. And so Orban also represents normally the European Union during this half year. But now the leaders of the European Union and also national leaders like Scholz and Tusk, the prime ministers or the chancellor of Germany and of Poland, they have said that Orban is not representing the European Union. He's just representing himself. And this is an odd initiative also because Orban has many times weakened the position of Ukraine by his voting in NATO and in the European Union. And the weak position of Ukraine in this confrontation with Russia is the key problem. So it doesn't make sense.
Now, Putin, again, he called for Ukraine to abandon those 4 regions in the east of the country, something that Kyiv has already said absolutely no to. So it doesn't really seem like Orban is putting a whole lot of pressure on Putin to change his position here.
Yes, and I think he cannot actually, because these 4 regions, they belong, according to the amended Russian constitution, now to Russia. So Putin is just voicing what the amended constitution is obliging him to voice, namely that these occupied, annexed, illegally annexed territories belong to Russia, and moreover, that Ukraine should hand over additional territories from these 4 regions that Russia does not control now. For instance, the capitals of the Zaporizhia and Kherson regions, the cities of Zaporizhia and Kherson, which are not under Russian control. So it's an absurd situation that we have here, and it's almost one almost wants to joke when people talk about peace here, what kind of spelling they actually mean. Is it peace for a peaceful situation, or does Putin just want to have other pieces of Ukraine after he got a piece from Moldova, 2 pieces from Georgia? Then he got a piece from Ukraine in 2014, and now he wants to have more pieces, and then perhaps more pieces from other countries.
Well, it's interesting. Viktor Orban calls his 6-month rotating presidency as a peace mission. We'll have to see what that comes out to be. That is Andreas Umland, live from Kyiv. Thank you, Andreas.